you're just going to play it on your phone, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
were you about to start?
I was watching
sorry,
the countdown, was ready to go, and then you just said other stuff.
Don't let me hold you
Hey.
back any longer.
Hey, we can put this in there. You know, this can open this way.
Really?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Our
about
episodes are
that?
getting worse. You notice that, Max? We're getting worse.
What do
Yeah.
you mean getting worse? I think
Hey,
we're getting
everyone.
better.
Hey, everyone, I'm Darren.
And I'm Max.
And we are the
The
Froze
Bros.
Bros. We got bros together there, I think.
Nice.
We got a special show today.
We do. We are fully flying to the end of this year, 2025. It's been an incredible year for the Froze Bros.
Fully flying, defying gravity.
You could say that, certainly.
Let's jump on, you know? Jump on
Works for me.
the band broom.
The band broom, very nice.
Yeah. They're tying in with everything, so no official endorsement. Let's not let anyone think that Wicked is endorsing this podcast.
No.
If
But
they've
they
heard
have
of
been
it, they probably would because they endorse absolutely everything.
Absolutely,
But,
yes.
Yeah. No. We're jumping on them.
Exactly.
We're
coming for you, Wicked for Good.
Yes.
Anyway, Darren is right. We have 2 very special back-to-back episodes coming your way this week and next week as a retrospective of the year to celebrate the holidays. We are doing clip shows.
Clip shows. Hooray, it's clips.
Yay, clips.
It's some of our best work, so this will also be our shortest episode.
Haha, very nice.
No, we don't know how long it's going to run. This could be quite lengthy.
We'll see.
And if you want to wait and listen to them both together, I'm pretty confident we can give you a full afternoon of entertainment.
That's true. It's a great thing to listen to if you're stuck at a family party you don't want to be at.
Yeah,
you could sneak away to a different room, pop your headphones in, and let the Froze Bros take you on a magical journey through time.
Magic carpet ride.
That's right. But we have compiled some of our personal favorite moments from this year. I think it could be fun for next year to open it up to the listeners, to have listeners vote on their favorite episodes and their favorite moments.
That would be good. We'll
last year.
We can admit this is an idea we had just a few weeks ago. So we did not begin the year thinking, what will a clip show look like at the end of the year? But in 2026, we can do that. We can be thinking as we go along, this could be good for the clip show.
Absolutely.
You got something on you there, so I'm just reaching onto my screen and wiping it off of your face.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Well, we also have a few foods to try throughout the episode. Some stuff I'm really excited for.
Yeah.
Really excited for.
Let's not give that away yet.
Okay, I won't.
Yeah. We got a few things to try. We are going to forgo the what you've been eating this time.
If you are really looking forward to it, I'm sorry, but we'll make it up to you in the new year, we promise.
There are a few new things that I've been eating, but people are just going to have to wait a few weeks to hear what those are.
What a tease.
Yeah,
what a
some
tease,
some exciting stuff. Both things that have been mentioned on this podcast before, but never reviewed. And these aren't getting an official review. I'm just going to tell you what I thought of them. Unofficially.
Well, I'm sure our listeners are just champing at the bit to find out what they are.
Yeah. I think, if you're putting it on your calendar, at this point, it may not be until like the end of January until you hear about what these foods are.
That sounds right. So we're going back in time, which means we're entering the time machine again. So these timelines are still wonky.
I've got a time machine in my background right here. The Froze Bros time machine. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is going to be one of the branded products that people will see in 2026 from the Froze Bros also.
Get out. A branded time machine?
Yeah. I got a few other things. We're few top 3 things here. We're going to brand some products with the Froze Bros name. Top 3, the time machine. Coming in at number 3. Number 2, Froze Bros walk-in freezer. You know,
Okay.
you know how you can get your shower done in a day? You're going to change that. You're going to get rid of your bathtub because you're not going to leave the house. It doesn't matter if you smell anymore. You're just going to get one of the tubs in your house changed to a walk-in freezer.
Wow.
Yeah, step-in freezer. Yeah.
Did you say one of the tubs in your house?
Yeah.
People have more than one tub?
If you've got more than one tub. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But number 1 branded product from Froze Bros in 2026, the D cocktail mix.
There you go. See,
Yep.
That's what I'm excited for.
Yeah. So watch for that on your grocer's shelves or wherever you find your podcast products.
Well, with that, Darren, I think it's time we step into the time machine and travel to our first clip.
Where are we going, Max?
We are starting with probably one of my first episodes as a more regular co-host. We're going back to Zatarain's.
Zatarain's, going down to the Big Easy.
We did this episode, you and I, with Sean.
Yes.
And I had a lot of fun recording this one, even though the food was so terrible.
And we got some shit for that on Reddit. The frozen food eaters of the Reddit sphere love Zatarain's.
I don't blame them. It just made me feel physically so terrible. Like, I felt the same way after eating Zatarain's as I did after an entire day of our first Frozathon meals, you know?
I don't think I was that bad with the Zatarain's, but yeah. So this was Mardi Gras 2025.
Yep.
February or March. Probably. I think it was early March. I don't know. After we listen to the clip, I'll have the date for you. And
yes,
then I'll
we'll check on that.
And I'll have those.
So for this first set here, we actually have 2 clips from this episode. You're going to hear them back to back. The first clip you'll hear is us discussing something that was timely when we recorded, which was a recall of Igloo coolers. Just to remind folks that Igloo recalled coolers because they were hurting, causing physical harm to consumers. So we were reporting on that. So that's the first clip you'll hear. And then immediately after that, you'll hear a clip from the end segment of that episode involving brigadeiros. Am I saying that right?
Brigadeiros.
Brigadeiros.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I said it right, and you'll hear about that in the clip as well.
Yes, you will. Okay, I think without any further ado, we should cut to it.
There are a couple of recalls I wanted to mention, too. Igloo Coolers has had to recall their 90-quart flip-and-toe rolling cooler, over 1 million being recalled because there are reports of fingertip injuries, including lacerations, fractures, and amputations. How about you buy a cooler and it cuts your fingers off?
What is this, a cooler or the Cybertruck? Am I right? More like the cooler truck.
So if you've got one of these Igloo coolers...
Hold on, 90 quarts?
90 quarts.
How big is it? That's huge.
That is big, right?
That's got to be that's giant. That's
so there's
bigger
a lot of weight on that.
Yeah.
So they recalled over 1 million coolers, you said?
Yes.
But what I find interesting is on the Consumer Product Safety Commission website, it's not just like a couple models, it's almost 40.
Whoa.
40 different models have this problem that they've recalled. So it's not just like one version or model of this cooler.
So if you've got an Igloo cooler, any Igloo cooler, look into this.
Hey,
yeah, and specifically,
Max, go ahead.
if you've got the Latitude 90 roller, the Max Cold Latitude 90 roller.
Yeah, I was
Powerade.
just about to point that one out. Do you own one of
If
those?
you've got the
The
34-202,
You're just gonna keep going.
the 34-241, should I keep reading these?
Hear this. I just thought it was funny that your name was in one.
You're not going to name all 40.
Watch me,
Actually,
Darren.
I'm not asking. You're
Watch
not gonna
me.
name all 40.
34-241, 34-389. Yeah, I am on my own track. You can just turn me off. But I dare you to. The people need to hear this, and if you censor me, you're doing a disservice to the public. 34-424, 344-88.
I'm kind of surprised.
34-506.
They're kind of plastic, just like a thick plastic. They're not like they're metal.
Slam down and
maybe it's really heavy on the top.
Got to be.
Well,
I had a.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, because I was taking this on a tangent.
Well, I think, yes, it might be surprising that a seemingly innocent-looking cooler might be harmful in some way. However, back in 2019, there was another Igloo cooler recall.
Ooh.
After a 5-year-old from Florida became trapped inside an Igloo cooler while the cooler was playing hide and seek with the lid open before it shut, and he was locked in.
Oh, no.
I guess it had some kind of latch that came down and closed him in or
they do
something.
Look like they have latches, yeah.
So not the first time for Igloo to have...
Igloo.
You'd think they would learn.
Yeah.
After the one child. Did the kid make it out? Is the kid okay?
I think so, yes.
Let's hope so.
He's with Walt Disney now.
Yes, he got out safely. But this is why I mentioned the number of models that were affected by the current recall, because this recall in 2019 only affects 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe like 7 or 8 models. So it's pretty significant that this time around 40 models are being recalled. That's wild.
That's crazy. They have 40 models of cooler. I mean, how much can you change about a cooler? You put a cup holder on it, you put 2 cup holders on it, and then you have a cooler. I mean, that's pretty much the whole thing.
Clearly, you don't know much about cooling technology.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
The handle,
you have
the wheels, the size.
You put a wheel on one side, you put a wheel on the other side.
We're talking like, does it have a drain? We're talking like what the texture of the wheels.
Maybe
we're
they
talking
stop
length of the handle.
So many different coolers and just make one perfect unrecallable cooler.
We don't even know what part of the cooler it was that cut these people's fingers.
That is true. It could have been the wheel.
Yeah.
It was the toe handle. Did you not read the Consumer Product Safety Commission website?
Are you calling me out? I'm not doing my research for the.
It's the toe handle can pinch consumers' fingertips against the cooler, posing fingertip amputation and crushing hazards.
God, what is the toe handle?
Affecting over 1 million units.
Thank you for responding to my question.
I guess in the U.S., in addition, it says about 47,000 in Canada and 23,000 in Mexico.
So what's the toe handle?
The toe handle is the part of it that comes up on the side. So I'm showing, for the listeners, I'm showing them on my Zoom. It's this thing on the side. The toe handle, the thing you pull up.
We'll post a picture of this.
Yeah, post a picture.
I think those people have weak oh, God damn it.
Hey.
Let's try that again. They have weak fingertips.
Are you victim blaming now?
Yes.
Don't victim blame.
No, this is on them.
That's awful, Sean. We're talking.
How to use a cooler. What are you?
These people will now. These people will never play the piano. They'll never play the guitar.
They could beat the odds.
I had a Boy Scout leader who had a couple amputated fingertips, and it was creepy.
Did he own an Igloo cooler?
I don't think so.
My dad cut his finger off one time, but they sewed it back on.
Oh, cool.
He got it.
Crazy.
It cut off at the knuckle, and they just like stitched it back together. And then the nerve, they just tied it in a knot, and they said, and he has like a little ball.
Wow.
In his you can see a little lump.
No,
but it was from like an axe, not like a fucking cooler. Come on.
Yeah, I think the story with the Scout leader was some sort of chainsaw or something too.
Yeah, that's cool.
That whole situation was creepy though. We met in the basement of a church building in a caged room. There were so many red flags. That's for therapy.
That's above the Frozen Bros pay grade.
We got a game we're going to get to, but Sean and I have something else too. It's true. Mardi Gras is French, but it is the season before Lent, and not only the French in New Orleans celebrate it, it's huge in Brazil. I think Brazil has the biggest carnival.
Oh, right.
So the Brazilians make this dessert called a brigadeiro.
Yeah, I've had these before.
Yeah, I went looking for these today, found them in Alston at a place called Cafe Brazil Bakery. I have frozen some, and I have some that were not frozen.
Mm-hmm.
These are bigger than I thought they were going to be. I don't know that I actually want to eat two.
They are, especially after that pasta.
These are some pretty big balls.
Can I see them? Hold them up. Whoa, nice balls.
Yeah, I will say, so when I've had them, they have been like tiny. They've been like, I don't know, yay big. Like they're like candy sized usually.
Yeah.
These are huge.
Sean's used to the smaller balls.
I prefer the smaller balls usually. Easier to handle, easier to gargle.
I went to this bakery. Their menu online said they had the brigadeiros. I get inside and I see these, which looked like the picture of what I wanted.
Right.
But it has the name card in front of it just says chocolate truffles.
Oh, okay.
So I say to the person, are these chocolate truffles? These are the brigadeiros. Right. And they're just pretending like they don't know what I'm asking about. I even said, I don't know if I'm saying it wrong.
Yep. But then did they just keep saying those are the chocolate truffles?
Yeah, she went to get someone else. I don't know. Maybe I'm just the person who they think doesn't really know what I'm asking for.
Right. Yeah. Maybe they lied to you.
They had their menu up on the wall.
Yep.
And it said brigadeiros. And I said, if I ask for those, what are you going to give me? And it was these chocolates.
Okay, good.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah. All right, great.
And they explained to me they're made with cocoa, condensed milk. We've been through condensed milk on this podcast before. It's a thing I just don't understand. But we're not going back into that.
Right, okay.
But I think I'm going to try a frozen one.
Yeah, I'm happy to dig into a frozen one.
They look delicious.
I wish I could get one to you.
They're heavy.
These are some heavy balls.
They're dense. These things,
Brigadeiro means
dense, heavy balls.
Named for a brigadier general. So these are...
As you guys nosh, I will read the origin of the dessert.
Oh my God, this is so chewy.
It was created by a confectioner from Rio de Janeiro.
This is not what I expected.
I will not even attempt to pronounce this person's name because it's in Brazilian Portuguese. To promote it was created by this person to promote the presidential candidacy of Eduardo Gomez. Interesting. It's a popular confection throughout the country, especially for festive events. Brigadeiros are commonly made at home and also found in bakeries and snack shops.
Wait, so what is it besides condensed milk?
A little bit of caramel or something?
I was going to say, it tastes like a caramel.
It is made of condensed milk, cocoa powder, butter cooked to softball stage caramel.
Softball
with
stage?
chocolate sprinkles covering
the outside
after
baseball
layer.
Stage?
So when I go to sugar stages, this is interesting. So there's different stages of cooking sugar into different things. So, and it's based on temperature. There's a temperature range. So the first stage is thread. That temperature goes from 230 to 234 degrees Fahrenheit. And then that one's described as like syrup. So syrup is created when sugar is cooked to that temperature. And then the next one is...
The only reason you're getting to say all of this is because we have balls in our mouth. Just can't.
Oh, yeah. Keep those balls in your mouth,
Half hour of this podcast should be maxed with butter.
No. Because I'm... You know what? Whatever. All I was going to say is the last one I was going to read was the next one, which is softball. I was going to explain it to you.
All right. Okay, please do. Please throw us a softball.
I was going to... No, you know what? You guys keep shoving those balls in your mouth and don't listen to me.
I'd like to note, I think I drank all the liquid from my hurricane already.
Mm-hmm.
And I just have red ice now. And it's just not melting anymore. I don't know what happened there.
It's plastic.
It might be, actually. Maybe this is the plastic that we ate earlier. It's just frozen.
The softball stage is when sugar is heated from 234 to 241 degrees Fahrenheit. An example of that is fudge. So that's probably the consistency.
So wait, is fudge butter?
See, so it's sugar.
Oh,
You
sorry, this
weren't
is sugar.
fucking listening
You
to
said
me.
butter is melted
Cooking
to a
sugar.
softball. I don't know.
No. Wait, hold on. Is that what it said? Oh yeah, butter cooked to a softball stage.
Yeah, fuck off.
Wait, but it's
Got to be butter and sugar.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Butter is just going to melt and burn.
Yeah,
softball stage caramel.
but the sugar will caramelize.
Yeah.
I think
it has to be
no, I think Wikipedia is wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
It is sometimes.
Although we do know that 2:30 was an accurate time for when Emil Zadarain discovered the recipe for root beer, apparently.
Exactly. And that's Zatarain's.
I really enjoyed listening back to that entire episode.
You know what I noticed there, Max?
Yeah.
We've switched personalities a little bit over the last 6 months.
You think so?
You used to be the one that droned on with facts that nobody cared about. And lately, I think I've been doing that more often.
Okay, I'd like to correct your language there. We do important work on this podcast. In particular, in that particular case, I was informing the public on something very important. Okay, so it's not that people don't care. It's you might not be interested. It might not affect you. Doesn't mean it's not important.
Right. Yeah, and we obviously took it very seriously. We were laughing at people losing their digits.
Of course.
What the fuck is wrong with us? I think at one point possibly Sean and I both thought when you said toe handle, we were picturing people pulling these coolers with their toes.
With their feet. Use something to grip your toes onto and pull it. I have to say, I think, if you're not willing and open to talking about it, it's fine. I do want to give you space, though, if you want to. If you feel like now's a good time to finally talk about that camp counselor with the missing finger.
Boy Scout leader. Yeah, I don't know. I said all that I have to about him. I think probably he hasn't come up in therapy yet.
Okay. Yet.
Still working my way through talking about you in therapy. So
interesting.
Yeah,
so you're working
yeah.
backwards?
Yeah.
Interesting approach.
Yeah. No, first thing I started therapy and it was tell me about your podcast co-host. So
that's how all great therapy relationships start between doctor and patient.
Yeah. So I talked about switching personalities.
The other thing when I was listening back to the whole episode was that we talked about ingredients for a long time.
We did.
But a lot of it was cut. Because I don't think I'd listened back to that one since it came out earlier this year. And I forgot that so much of our discussion about the ingredients was cut.
I don't remember cutting that, but we even in what did make it into the episode, there's quite a bit on ingredients. I think it's up to that point, it's the most we ever talked about ingredients. And this was the episode where we started paying more attention to the ingredients and factoring them into our score.
And I like to think that's something I brought.
You did.
To elevate the listener experience.
You did. Yeah. We will have to name it the Max Ingredients section.
I like that.
Of the podcast.
Just pop my name on it. You can sell a specialty branded time machine with my name on it for the And I also had a question about the brigadeiros when you went to get them. You didn't mention this when you were talking about it during that episode, but did the folks in that bakery just not speak English? Is that what the problem was? Or were they intentionally ignoring you?
They spoke English. I don't know what the problem was. I think they wanted me to say that I wanted, what was it? The truffles or the chocolate balls, whatever they called them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like they were offended that I was using the word brigadeiros.
Interesting. Well, I have to say for that segment overall, it's surprising that you said beforehand that we have gotten worse over the last year, because that ball segment was pretty chaotic to begin with. So
The other thing I'm interested in, when we do, I don't want to spoil anything coming up, but I was intrigued with the fact that Sean's ice was not melting in his hurricane. So I think we have to. We need a scientific experiment on whether ice melts during hurricanes.
Okay. I thought you were going to talk about the temperature of Sean's hands.
I don't know, that too. Well, obviously we have to bring Sean with us.
We'd have to.
Yeah.
Have to bring him down to New Orleans and test that during hurricane season. Great idea.
It's not hurricane season right now, so we have to wait until May.
Damn. Well, I will start packing now.
Okay.
Great time to move on to our next set of clips.
We got something we were going to try. No, I'm sorry. We were going to do that at the end. We're going to do that at the end, right?
What, we're going to try stuff? Yeah. Or was this the one we're going to pepper them through?
I think we decided at the end, right?
We'll do it at the end then.
Okay,
Sounds
we'll
great.
Do it at the end. Yeah.
We're trying things at the end. We're keeping you listeners in the lurch.
See?
Always.
See how much planning goes into these? We did talk about this a lot. And, yep.
It still counts as planning, even if we're planning it while recording. You know what I mean? It still counts as it being planned. All right, next set of clips is from a wonderful episode. This is an episode I was not around for, so I'm going to let Darren set up what we're about to hear, because I was not there for it.
Yeah, this is another episode with our friend Sean, but back when Mike was still with us, off ice, and we had talked about doing something like this for quite a while. It was for 4/20, April 20th, and getting our frozen food from a convenience store. I don't know if we went to 7-Eleven or CVS or a small freezer case in some store. Getting food that you just grab when you have the munchies. We had Uncrustables, I think. We had frozen grilled cheese sandwiches. We had Friday's chicken wings. But we've got a couple of clips we're going to listen to when we tried Totino's pizza rolls. I can say that one. The other pizza bagels, bagel bites, I think is the official product name. I only know them by another word, which is why I've struggled with this, and you'll hear that during this clip. Shall we start with that one?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Roll right in.
These do bring me back. I did eat a lot of bagel bites, I feel like, as a kid.
I think, the nostalgia is kind of requisite for these if you're going to enjoy them.
I did not have any of this novelty stuff as a kid.
I missed out.
Some of it existed, maybe. I mean, my mom bought no unnatural stuff. There was no Kool-Aid. There was no Chef Boyardee.
Right.
She made stuff. She didn't make it good, but she made it herself.
Right. It sounds like maybe she should have bought some unnatural stuff.
Yeah,
maybe that would have helped.
Yeah, but how did you get inverted cane syrup in your diet? That's the real
inverted
question.
cane syrup.
Yeah.
So I first had these in college.
Okay.
I think these are one of the definitive high drunk.
Yep.
Come back to the house, the apartment, the dorm room.
For sure. If I'm being honest, I feel like bagel bites could have been a whole episode of their own.
They could. I mean, and they will.
That is true. Yeah.
Unless Darren nixes it, which may happen.
Yeah.
We could. Well, it'll be a while before we repeat anything.
Right.
In college, I went to a school where a whole lot of the college would go to the Cape for a week after exams ended in May. The school even put their mark of approval on that.
Yeah.
Because they left time for the seniors to go drink like fish on the Cape and then come back the next week and drink like fish for all the graduation activities.
Of course, right, yeah.
And I rented cottage with a bunch of other guys. We came back after a kegger one night. Somebody had bought a box of like 40 or 50 of these.
Oh, yeah.
One of my friends said after we walked in one night and we just throw ourselves on a couch, "Are there any more pizza fucks?" He just could not remember the word bagel. So these have been pizza fucks ever since that day. These are pizza fucks. So Ted, Eric, we're reviewing pizza fucks tonight. The word pizza isn't even in this. It's bagel bites.
Pizza snacks.
Oh, they are? Yeah, they're pizza snacks.
Pizza snacks.
We should contact the Bagel Bites Corporation and let them know there should be pizza fucks.
Pizza fucks.
That should be.
PF bagel bites.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't explain what it... Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
yeah, what else to say about these? I mean,
I'll say this. I think that specifically this 3 cheese didn't have quite enough sauce for me. If the sauce doesn't immediately squirt out into the roof of my mouth, scalding the entire thing for the next week, then I do feel like it's a little bit of a letdown.
kind of a ripoff. There was quite a variable amount of sauce too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bagel Bites pretty inconsistent. Let's tighten things up with a little bit in the old factory, wherever they're based. I don't know where they're based.
Well, I'll look into that.
Could this be an issue with tariffs?
It could be a tariff thing. You know,
There are frozen foods that come from other countries, but I think a lot of the stuff we're trying tonight doesn't.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Good old American Bagel Bites. They got to get it together.
Distributed by Kraft Heinz Food Company, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I mean, that doesn't mean that's where it's made, but I didn't know this was a Kraft Heinz.
I actually didn't know that either.
That doesn't have any company really on it. It's just Bagel Bites.
Bagel Bites.
But
I'm sure they just purchased the brand, yeah.
That's probably
Speaking of Heinz, I forgot to mention that I had ketchup with my grilled cheese.
You did,
Which I do. With the garlic, it didn't work as well. But
that makes sense.
That was my fault.
That's okay. We live and we learn.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. You didn't know.
Now you know. Next time you buy the Lily's Toaster Grills,
The more you know.
no ketchup.
I will say, I feel like the sauce on this tastes pretty ketchup-y. Like this is, you kind of had the same thing.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
But, that being said, nostalgia factor, Ice Cold Killer.
I'm gonna
Seriously?
Yeah.
Everything is going to get a 5 on this.
It's the Munchies episode, baby.
Maybe Mike is high.
I think I land at a solid 4 for these. They obviously could be better, but I'm never upset to eat a bagel bite. And I do think the pepperoni ones are better than the 3 cheese, but we didn't get those. Pepperoni might have gotten it to a 4.5, but I'm good with a 4 on these.
There's a big nostalgia factor for me too. I don't like them, but I got a little bit of love for them. The highest I can go on this is 3.5. Another lukewarm. Cool Hand Luke.
Luke.
Yeah.
Not quite as good as an egg.
No. They're really not that good at all. So I feel like I'm being generous with a 3.5.
It's another combination of bread and cheese, and then now with the addition of sauce.
Yeah.
So we've elevated a little bit of what we've.
You
what
should
we've
be
already
doing
said.
little air quotes when you say
That's,
sauce. On
That's
that
true.
Yeah.
Ketchup.
Ketchup is the most complex of sauces.
This is
we
true.
can all agree.
Yeah.
French sauces be damned. Yeah.
5 French mother sauces. One of them is ketchup, in my opinion.
Are any of them tomato based? They must be.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Sean.
Don't look at me.
Let's go to our culinary correspondent, Sean. 5 French mother sauces.
The fresh sauces, ketchup, and the other 4.
It's confirmed.
Mustard.
French mustard. Okay.
Escargot sauce.
Barbecue.
That's the one.
And those are them.
Yeah.
Last item on the list, the famous, the beloved
Totinos. For the love of God, I always thought these were Tostinos.
I mean,
until this week.
It is a missed opportunity.
But it is Totinos, right?
But maybe they could make a version that's specific for the air for it's Totinos.
Yeah, definitely Totinos.
I'm going to grab these from the freezer because it comes in a package of 50. We did not make anywhere near that amount.
Yeah, no.
But We'll pass around the frozen remains.
Yeah, we put these on ice, just like Walt Disney's head and Mike at some point, and Ted Williams. There was a long tangent while you were gone about frozen.
Right. Yeah, no, I was frozen.
Yeah.
We need to at least read those ingredients down in the corner, not the official ingredients.
List. Yeah, no,
that would take too long. You don't have all night.
I've never had. This was supreme. Supreme flavor.
Didn't know they made it.
They include sausage and pepperoni seasoned pork. Hold on, pepperoni seasoned pork, whatever. Chicken and beef pizza topping with green peppers and onions. Hold on, this is confusing. Chicken and beef pizza topping with green peppers and onions, pizza in a golden crust, sausage made with chicken pork added. Chicken pork
added.
Everyone's favorite meat, chicken pork. How do you think that happens?
When a chicken and a pork
really love each other.
Love each other very much.
You just put it in some casing and you got a chicken pork sausage. Hold on, I'm really confused about this. Well, there's no punctuation.
No.
But it's all, I guess, all of these toppings and then pizza in a golden crust, which I don't think I don't know, describe it. Well, I guess it is golden.
Just call it like piss colored.
In a piss crust.
just speaking of chicken pork, have you guys heard the old joke? I think Opie and Anthony did this a bunch of times, talking about
old school Opie and Anthony.
When you're having
Anthony
ham and eggs, like ham and eggs for breakfast,
right?
The chicken was involved, but the pig was committed. Get it?
No.
The chicken laid an egg, so you get your eggs.
Right.
The pork, the pig had to give his life.
That is true.
The chicken was involved. The pig was committed.
That's good.
Wow, maybe that's just funnier in my head. And probably Opie and Anthony's too, and now they're in jail. They're not, right?
I don't think so. So pizza rolls, another classic. You know, you got a bunch of people over. You throw 50 pizza rolls in the oven, and you put them out, and they're a crowd pleaser. I think most people are happy to see a pizza roll.
Everyone's too drunk to know they've burned their mouths.
Yeah, they're like a gusher of meat and sauce, and they explode in your mouth with burn.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the supreme flavor, not my favorite.
No, you can't taste what's in there.
No.
But you mean in general, you don't like supreme?
Well, I mean, I don't order supreme pizzas very often, but in terms of pizza rolls, I've never had this flavor, and I was pretty let down by it.
Okay.
I feel like I typically default to the pepperoni.
I think it would have been elevated by a little pepperoni, because the only detectable flavor in it to me besides sauce and cheese was sausage, and the sausage doesn't have as much like bite or prevalence as pepperoni.
Right. And I will say in this, all you get is pepperoni seasoned pork, which I don't think is pepperoni. No, that's later on. That's sausage made with chicken pork added.
Gotcha.
The punctuation on this. Whoever wrote whoever wrote the ingredients list on this clearly works at the same office as the Fridays people, because they are phoning it. That's for sure.
I thought you were going to say the same office as Zero Punctuation, the famous video game reviewer.
Oh no,
not that guy. No.
Does he also work at the Fridays office?
Oh yeah, he works at Fridays.
Yeah, right. On Fridays, he's like, "All right, guys, I'm taking the day off," and then he goes and he writes his reviews.
Yeah, because he didn't have to use punctuation.
That's right.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah, power right through it. So yeah, I don't. There were like little specks of pepper in this, and like I got a little bit of that, and I was like, oh, peppers, not pepper like the spice, like green peppers.
I didn't notice those at all.
I got them, but I was like, I don't know what this is.
I got a little bit of peppery from this.
It just didn't mesh the way that I want it to.
Yeah.
That being said, I do still really enjoy a pizza roll.
It's still, kind of fun.
I still kept eating them.
Whimsy.
They're definitely whimsical.
Pizza in a pocket.
They are.
It should have whimsy.
I found them pretty whimsical. The way they kind of explode a little bit when you're cooking them.
They did. I put these in the air fryer for less than the time that it called for.
Oh, really?
And a bunch of them still burst.
Yeah, and they were pretty crispy. So I think any
nice
more,
and
they
crispy.
would have been
hard
as a rock. Yeah. Again, if they were pepperoni, I'd go higher. But on these, I think I land at like a 3.5.
Wow. Are you going to regret that 3.5?
I might. Yeah, I'll probably listen back to this and question everything that I've said. I'll probably change all my scores after the fact. But yeah, I'm going to stick by it. 3.5.
Yeah, please, tweet out or whatever it is, Instagram out your updated score.
I will. Yeah. Everyone stay tuned.
Yeah, I think for me, these are a solid lukewarm. These are the 3. It's like, yes, I am eating food. It's crunchy.
That's really what you're looking for. It's, yes, I am eating food.
Maybe if I was stoned I think if I was stoned more so than drunk, I would be a little happier.
I feel like if I was stoned, I would eat 50 of these. Like, I do think I would just keep eating them.
And watching Terminator 2.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds great.
Yeah, these were the last thing we ate. We made 5 each. If it was all we were eating, that wouldn't have been enough.
Right.
I didn't even want to eat one of them. I've had these before. I was not excited about them. I ate one, thought I need to review these. I will eat a second one just to get it down. This, unfortunately for me, is going to be one of the lowest scores we've ever heard on this pod. I got to give it a 1.
Wow.
Hot fucking mess. It's a hot mess. These are trash. These are just garbage. They should not be consumed by anybody.
Okay.
This is shocking. I didn't think anyone disliked pizza rolls this much.
No. I'd rather eat the pizza bagels, the pizza fucks. I'd rather eat anything else we had tonight than those.
Fair enough.
I'm just going to pelt them out the window at people.
I mean,
you do have
about, and I will each take a little.
Throw these in a plastic bag.
Put some,
You got about 30 pizza rolls here.
Yeah, some when I get home.
Yeah.
Put some in your pockets and take some.
Yeah, I'll put them in my pocket.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pizza pocket.
I think what we learned from that episode is that Sean likes a good squirt into his mouth.
He does.
Yeah.
He's mentioned that to me before, and I'm glad that he's admitted it on the podcast. He's gonna hate that. He's gonna hate that we said that.
And unfortunately, Sean is one of the few people who listens to this podcast regularly.
He is. So that one goes out to you, Sean.
Sorry, Sean. We've mentioned we've admitted to a lot of crimes, misdemeanors, and embarrassing situations on this podcast. So, Sean, you are not alone.
No, not at all. And also, we can cut this, but I will say, I just want to be clear, it's not a crime or misdemeanor to having things squirt in your mouth.
No.
That's not what we're saying.
No, that's why I said crimes, misdemeanors, and embarrassing situations.
Embarrassing situations. Okay, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
And there's nothing embarrassing about it either. So feel good about it, Sean.
I'm going to get a text about that. I thought it was
Speaking of embarrassing situations, I've learned things on this podcast. I've learned things about food and cooking. We do frozen food, but we elevate these things sometimes. One of the mother sauces is actually fucking called tomato. So, yes, there is a tomato sauce that there is a tomato-based mother sauce.
So you weren't that far off with ketchup.
No, it's the basis. I mean, that's the thing. The mother sauces are the basis for every other sauce. So
interesting.
You squeeze a tomato, and that's
you got a mother sauce right there.
Yes.
I loved how Mike went so hard with his rating for the bagel bites, just because usually there's a little bit of like a ramping up to you talk through what you thought about the thing before you get the rating. The fact that you just went boom 5 and that was it, I thought that was great.
and again, I will say none of us were actually high. I'm pretty sure we were drinking, but none of us were high for that episode.
And by the end, you guys were pretty you'd had enough by the end.
Yeah. We all know what position I was in at the end of that episode.
Yeah. And Yes, Sean was kind enough to send me that photograph. So
No.
that's gonna be going up on the Instagram.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
When these come out. The aftermath of that episode is what we're talking about.
Yes. Yeah. And chicken pork. That's we don't talk about chicken pork enough.
Most people don't.
It's like cat dog, chicken pork.
Opie and Anthony aren't in prison, correct? They're not in prison for sure.
They're not in prison. They've both had a few run-ins with the law, but neither one of them is in prison.
And they were just like radio personalities. That's
yes.
what they're known for.
Yeah. They haven't been on for 15 years or so, maybe 20 years. Mike heard them too. Yeah, it must have been early 2000s.
Research team, let's get on this.
No, not right now. I was curious though. There was a reference to Cool Hand Luke in there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to give you my unofficial listing of the top 3 celebrities mentioned on this podcast.
Oh, sure, go for it.
Coming at number 3, Mr. Paul Newman himself, Cool Hand Luke.
Of course.
It's come up several times. Also, in this episode, it's a tangent within a tangent. We talked about foods, frozen foods mostly being made in America. I was trying to think of one that we've had that wasn't. Mr. Newman's Pizza, made in Italy. So we've tried
Confirmed?
something. Yeah,
Confirmed?
Yeah. All right. Number 2 celebrity mentioned on this podcast, Walt Disney, of course. Mr.
You know what's funny?
Frozen.
I actually meant to bring this up earlier. I started watching a TV show called Pluribus.
I've seen that too.
And in one of the first episodes, they go to a ice hotel in Norway or something where literally everything is made of ice. The bed, the walls, the dressers, everything's made of ice. And I was thinking, I should bring that up in an episode. But then during that scene, they were in that hotel. They made a reference to Walt Disney being frozen. It's just a throwaway line. But I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Sounds like Vince Gilligan is listening to our podcast somewhere.
I think we have to go to an ice hotel.
We should.
Yeah.
All right, so go on. Who's next?
And number 1 celebrity mentioned on this podcast is, of course, Mr. Weaver. I don't think you're going to hear about him today in any of these clips, but Max, your mom, famously wrote a letter to Mr. Weaver, and he's come up in pretty much every chicken episode. And there have been, 20 different chicken episodes?
Yes, actually, he will come up in next week's episode in one of the clips. If he comes up in the Purdue episode, which is kind of a spoiler that we're doing too. So yes, he will come up as well.
That's right. I did listen to those. I've listened to the clips. Listeners, I've heard our podcast before, so any rumors to the contrary, don't believe them.
Darren, welcome to Froze Bros. So our the next episode we pulled a clip from is from the infamous Margaritaville episode, and I say infamous only because I feel so. I'm so unsure of how to feel about this episode. Because it was probably one of our longest recordings. I think this was like a 3-hour recording session.
I think so. Yeah, we had to cut some of this in the final edit, but we went well over 3 hours in recording.
This was the first episode that I edited, and I had a hell of a time trying to cobble a podcast episode out of this one. Because Darren and I were drinking through the entire thing.
Margaritas.
And we were drinking canned margaritas. And the time is, because it's so edited and compressed, I was wasted by the time it was over.
Wasting away in Margaritaville.
When you listen to it, I can hear it in my own voice, and it's over the course of maybe 20 minutes right at the end of our review, during the part we're about to play, is where I start to really kind of lose it. And at least to me, it sounds like I am. And I even make a comment during this section of the episode where I talk about how late it is. Because I think recorded like 5 different Zooms that night because they could only be 40 minutes long. And so we kept having to restart the Zoom.
Yeah.
So anyway, this episode was a lot of fun to record, but it just took so long. It was such a beast to try to edit. And I got so drunk, I slept in our guest bedroom. I passed out on the guest bedroom bed that night.
Wow.
Anyway, I don't think there's anything else we need to kind of set up for this clip other than to apologize, I guess.
No apologies. I don't remember what's in this one, but we'll see.
It'll be a surprise then.
I'm saying right now, no apologies. Let's hear it. I do want to, because this is on the back of them, and you mentioned it before, I do want to talk really briefly about where Margaritaville is.
Oh, sure. Yes, please do.
It is somewhere between the port of indecision and southwest of disorder, which I think are lyrics in a Jimmy Buffett song.
I believe you.
Which puts us on a tangent that we just we can't not discuss.
Okay.
What do you think of Jimmy Buffett, Max?
Great question. So my only exposure to Jimmy Buffett through my entire life, my 7th grade English teacher was a fan of Jimmy Buffett, and sometimes he
parrot head.
Is that what they call them?
Jimmy Buffett fans are parrot heads. Yes.
And he would sometimes play Jimmy Buffett songs during class. I couldn't tell you exactly how they went. Like, I know Margaritaville just because it's kind of like, oh, I know the chorus. Do not know the verses.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a Cheeseburger in Paradise song. Don't know how that one goes. I do, however, know
in paradise
that Jimmy Buffett's last performance was in Rhode Island before he died. Anyway, that's my experience with Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
Not a fan myself.
This podcast doesn't get canceled because I just hummed a line and sang a few words.
We have 11. I'm pretty sure we get 11 seconds before we get any claims.
Okay.
If you want to sing it officially, I can count for you.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Maybe if I can. One of my favorite Jimmy Buffett songs is "He Went to Paris."
Let's hear it.
He's not. He went to Paris. Can't even remember all the words.
It sounds like Margaritaville.
Things that bothered him so.
Can I tell you really quickly?
It's about the singer meeting an old guy named Jim who's telling him about his life and the people he's lost along the way.
Can I tell you?
I like Jimmy Buffett. I'm not a huge.
You're not a parrot head
enthusiast. I've been to a concert. I've been to several Margaritavilles.
Clearly.
I've got some of his music. I've got some shirts from Margaritaville. I could have worn that.
You should be. What the hell?
But maybe I'll have a costume change. But he's fun. I don't think he ever won any awards for his music, and I don't think he deserved it. It's just goofy, for the most part, some occasional heartfelt songs, goofy, fun songs that make people drink and feel good.
I mean, is there anything else you need besides that?
Now we know where Margaritaville is.
Thank God.
We've talked about Jimmy.
Anyway, ease of cooking. I tossed mine in the air fryer for about 9 minutes.
You did too. Yeah. I did 8 minutes for mine.
Did you turn them halfway through?
No.
I turned mine.
I pull it out. I shake it up a bit.
Whoa.
Some of them flip over.
Whoa. The instructions clearly said, lay them in a single layer, which implies be careful. And you're over there shaking the drawer? That's bad etiquette. I'm sorry.
I just drop them in and then I shake them around.
Jeez, I didn't know you were so
carefree with
carefree
instructions.
Throwing caution
I rarely get the
to the wind.
Right on making these things.
Clearly. No, I cooked mine for about 7 minutes, and then I carefully by hand turned mine over and then cooked them for another 4 minutes. I would love to. So, fuck. I need to skip ahead and talk about the mango chutney sauce.
We do have to talk about the sauce.
The mango chutney sauce, I'm putting that in. Okay, so for the Zoom, I'm putting that in big quotation marks. The mango chutney. This is essentially like duck sauce. it tasted like.
Yes. Orange.
It's orange, but not orange flavored.
There were bits of something in it.
I want to read the very ominous instructions for the mango chutney. Did you read these?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've come across instructions like this with other frozen foods.
Really?
It's not unusual for a sauce.
Terrifying. This is terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sauce directions are as thus. Place frozen, unopened sauce pouch in a bowl of warm water. Fine. I've done that with marinara dipping sauce for...
Yes.
Like
mozzarella sticks or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then it goes on to say, serve immediately with cooked shrimp. Discard any unused portion. Do not refreeze or refrigerate. What the fuck are they putting in this mango chutney that can't be consumed later after it's heated up?
Do not wash down the drain. Do not let this...
It doesn't say that, does it? Because I did that.
Do not let this flow into the Charles River.
Oh, the Charles River.
Or what do you have there? The Susquehanna? That's in Pittsburgh.
No, we have the Schuylkill.
The Delaware?
The Schuylkill River.
Schuylkill?
Yeah, the Schuylkill runs into the Delaware, I think.
So you used the...
I did, and I'm sure
mango
Darren...
chutney sauce?
I'm sure Darren will post the picture, but I delicately...
Dipping into your wine glass?
Listen, I didn't have anything else. I don't have any fancy glass ramekins like you. So I had to put my mango chutney in a wine glass. And I'm sure lots of people out there will think that's just fine.
What do you make your, fancy glass ramekins? What do you make your popovers in?
My what?
Popovers.
I don't know what that is. Popover?
You don't know what a popover is?
No.
I got to make a note of this, too. This is for your review.
My review?
Yeah, you're going to get reviewed.
Does that mean I get a raise?
Yeah. Yes.
Is there anything else you want to say about this package? We have to move on. It's so late.
About the package itself, the appearance of both of these, the appearance was pretty good.
They're all exactly the same.
Package done.
Appearance is done.
Packaging done, cooking done.
Taste and texture. What do you think about the taste and texture?
I tasted the coconut.
Me too, kind of.
Despite not loving coconut, I liked it.
Well, to be fair, I feel like it smelled and tasted more like cake batter.
Cake batter?
Yeah, I did not get coconut from this.
You know what?
I think that because the shrimp was pre-cooked, because we discussed the pan shrimp having to be a certain temperature.
You know what, Max? I put these in the air fryer, went to go get some ice. When I walked back into the apartment, I thought, why does it smell like cookies are baking?
Yes. It was very much like a baked good. Like, I did not really get a lot of coconut in this. I mean, it was a little bit, but not enough. Maybe that's why you liked them, because they weren't really coconut at all. A lot of when I was taking...
I got a little bit of it.
When I was taking bites of it, the shrimp was just sliding right out. And I was left with a lot of, just coating, because the shrimp was kind of mushy on the inside. The texture wasn't great on the shrimp itself.
No, and these are a little larger than any other of the Margaritaville shrimp
They
I've had.
were pretty big.
These are
pretty big.
These are butterflied and flattened.
And unlike the ones in the pan, these had their tails.
Yes.
And it might be embarrassing to admit for me, but I did accidentally eat a tail.
They're edible. You can eat the tails.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! So I didn't need to purge after I did that. Oh God!
So
what a waste!
It was way back in law school. There was some sort of a reception in the evening for alumni, other VIPs. I had some evening law classes, was walking through this atrium area where the reception was late. I mixed in with the crowd, even though I was not dressed like them. They had shrimp cocktail, open bar, lots of other things, got some drinks. And just to eat quickly, to get down as many as possible as I could before anyone told me to get out of there, I just kept eating those shrimp, tails and all. It probably is faster to just bite it off and throw it away. I don't know why I just was chewing that tail, but
So hold on. Did you know at that time they were edible, or are you lying to me and yourself?
Oh, I did. No, I did. I knew then.
So what they said?
Doesn't every New England child learn that shrimp tails are edible?
I guess no one's ever told me that the tails are edible. I just know not to eat them. No one's ever specified before.
Let me have the research department quickly check if
Please.
I was lied to.
That's so funny. Because I also love that visual of you clearly not belonging there and just stuffing your face with shrimp.
Yes, shrimp tails are generally considered safe and edible. While some people prefer to remove them, they are not harmful to eat and can even offer some nutritional benefits.
Get out of here.
Tails contain protein, fiber, iron, calcium, and vitamin B.
Wow. Okay, so I feel so much better. Great. Wonderful. So I ate a tail and I'm proud of it.
All right.
It was just kind of clumped together with another one.
Finish both boxes of shrimp?
No, so I made 5 of each because I had 3.
Oh.
I had three kinds, so I made 5 of each, so I had 15 pieces.
I made all of both of the 2 boxes.
Yep.
It was too much to finish.
I
had eaten all of the crispy buffalo shrimp. I could not finish the Calypso coconut shrimp. And it just occurred to me, I put that shrimp, including the mango chutney, in the refrigerator.
I'm going to call the bomb squad to come take that out of there. That's hazardous waste. You got to get that out of there, Darren.
As I peek over there, I think I might see the mango chutney trying to get out right now, too.
It's like crawling out of there like this, like fucking. So, whimsy, we've already done. The whimsy is what made me pull this product off the shelf. Truly. And I really honestly can't even describe exactly what it was, but the package was just so fun to look at. It was like comfort food looking at it. That's the vibe I got.
And you know what? Almost every other seafood package is white. Or white and blue. This has Caribbean colors.
That's why it stood out.
All right, so we're ready to give this Calypso coconut shrimp a rating.
Why don't you go first?
I liked this more than I expected. I liked it more than the crispy buffalo, actually. It was, I would say, it wasn't as dry as the crispy buffalo. Even in the air fryer, because it was larger, there was a little bit of juiciness, a little bit in there. I'll give it a 3.5.
Wow, that's high.
Not stellar, but not bad.
I have to be honest. I like a well-made coconut shrimp is probably one of my top meals.
You know what? I've probably never had coconut shrimp before.
Oh, it's so good. We went on a cruise last summer and we had a stop in Florida on Cocoa Beach. We went to a restaurant and I had a really, really well done coconut shrimp meal. Obviously being frozen, I knew it was not going to be at that level.
Misplaced modifier or something there. I'm sorry to be the grammar police. It was just being frozen. I knew that it was not. It sounds like you were the one frozen. You're next, Max. Maybe I get my third.
No, is it? Was it you all along? Was it you all along freezing co-hosts? Once you don't like me anymore, I'm gonna be frozen, and you'll have another co-host.
Dr.
Sean,
Friesel.
Wait, are you grooming Sean to be the next co-host? Is that what's going on here?
Could I be?
Am I gonna be frozen next? I gotta warn him.
Max, meet Mike.
Anyway, I'll stop pontificating. I'm giving the coconut shrimp a 2.
All right.
That's it. 2. Texture was not great. It was slimy and slippery because it was pre-cooked. They were crispy. They did crisp up pretty good in the air fryer. But with the cake batter taste and crust, 2. I wouldn't have them again. I'd rather have the non-battered, either scampi or honey tequila lime to make with pasta or something.
Yeah, 2. I'm not going to get these again. 3.
No.
I won't change my rating, but 3.5 is probably...
That is very high. I was surprised, actually. Whew, wow, what a clip.
All right, so yeah, I said that we didn't need to apologize too early, so I'm going to apologize to Jimmy and his fans. Jim, your music is fun. You probably did deserve some award. Maybe you have won some award. The research department's off today, so I don't know. You know what? Well, let's give Jimmy an award. Let's
sure
posthumously bestow the
Best Frozen Trip Award?
The Froze Bros Peace Prize on Jimmy Buffett.
Very nice. Congratulations, Mr. Buffett.
Yes. Yep. Don't send us your shrimp.
Yeah, this episode was, like I said, kind of a blur, honestly. And listening back to it, I was getting some secondhand embarrassment. You know, when you get a little too drunk and you're like a little too loud somewhere when you're out and you're thinking about the night before and you go, oh, was I acting like that last night? Oh, God.
We had three or four margaritas each. That's whatever came in the package. Yeah. The 4-pack.
Listen, I love a canned margarita, but maybe save them for off pod next time.
Maybe. We haven't been drinking on the podcast too much lately. I got a hop water right now.
And I've got a regular water right now.
Good for you.
Look at us. We're gearing up for Healthy January is what we're doing.
Yes, we are. You know, we spend some time, believe it or not, listeners, thinking about what to call these episodes as a subtitle. I don't even know what we called this one. But it was after it was published that I thought of a good food pun on one of Jimmy's songs and lyrics. This episode should have been called "Why Don't We Get Drunk and Chew?"
And that's a reference. Remind me what the reference there is.
It's Jimmy's got a song, "Why Don't We Get Drunk and Screw?"
Ah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
And
Your fourth grade teacher probably didn't play that one for you.
No, of course not.
He wouldn't have kept his job if he did.
And this is the person we're giving the Froze Bros Peace Prize to?
Jimmy, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, fine. What's more peaceful than getting drunk and screwing?
By the way, you don't still have that mango chutney in your fridge, do you? You throw that away?
Well, I've since moved, but I might have left it in the fridge.
Okay, honestly, as long as it's away from you, that's all I care about.
Yeah. That entire building is being torn down now as a result of this mango chutney.
I'm not surprised. There's really nothing else that can be done.
We still, we should have found out what was in that. That would have been one of the perfect times to call customer service and say, why?
That's true.
Why?
That's true.
Why can't we?
Probably just sugar, but I don't know. Honestly, it's better not knowing.
And which mother sauce is the base for that mango chutney?
Mango chutney isn't one of the mother sauces?
Maybe
you just squeeze a mango and you've got a mother sauce?
I don't know.
All right. Well, let's move on.
Is it even mango?
Let's move on to our next clip here. This is from our review of the tacos and taquitos from Jose Olay. It starts with a valiant effort at a bit on my part. I hope I sold it. You can let us know. And
we'll see.
We talk through, I believe the end of this is our rating for those. And this was a fun episode to record. I remember really enjoying listening back to this one. I think it came out really
fun.
good.
You know, that maybe there's some connection here, Max. Maybe when we're having fun, it's fun for the listeners to hear us having fun, and it's a good episode.
Wow.
Maybe.
This
is this is the most recent of what you're hearing so far. So far,
yes.
So far. All right.
Let's roll.
Mr. Olay, here we go.
So So before we dive into the box, you said the company started in 2000.
Yeah.
And Jose Olay is who? Is he a famous? Is he a chef, or was he like a celebrity in a different way?
Max, I heard you say this earlier, and I wasn't sure I heard it right when we were talking about celebrities on. When I mentioned Jimmy Buffett and Dolly Parton and Paul Newman, you said we have another one. Max, you know Jose Olay is not real, right? This is
what do you mean?
There's no guy named Jose Olay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there is.
But Darren,
but not.
What do you mean? His picture is on the box. His picture's on the box.
Yeah,
why would they put his picture on the box if he wasn't real?
But you've heard of logos and things, people that they put on boxes. Jose survived. I don't know, Max. I don't think this guy's real.
Let me just say this: Mrs. Smith is a real person. Marie Callender is a real person. Their pictures aren't on the box, and yet they're real people. Why would they put Jose Olay on the box if he wasn't real?
He's a logo? He's yeah.
So you're saying this is a character.
He's a character.
Like the fucking Trix rabbit.
Like the Trix, yeah. Like the Trix rabbit.
Well, you know what? I don't believe you. I believe Jose Olay is out there, and along with a nutritionist and vegans, I encourage Jose Olay to reach out to us and let us know you're out there. Let us know you're doing well.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe we get Jose to be a guest on here. I don't know.
That'd be great.
Maybe we're looking at the Mexican Paul Newman.
It's just actually this. If you haven't guessed it, listeners, this is a bit because Darren said it would be funny if one of us thought Jose Olay was real.
You didn't want people to think you were really that dumb?
Well, I just didn't know how good of a job I was doing.
you always good at playing dumb.
But it actually does make me curious why they chose a character like this. Because I guess it could be anything.
You want something even more shocking? This is owned by a Japanese company. Not originally, but a Japanese company purchased this brand in 2014.
From who? Where did it start? Follow the money.
See who previously owned this. Jose Olay was part of a collection of brands that changed hands multiple times. In April 2002, Tyson announced it had entered into an agreement to sell Food Brands America, which included Jose Olay, to Windsor Quality Food Company. And Tyson, of course, also owns Weaver.
Of course.
Before that, the brands had been part of Das Kussil Specialty Brands, which changed its name to Food Brands. Good call, Das Kussil. You sound like a medicine.
Yeah.
Ask your doctor whether Das Kussil is right for you. 2000, Jose Olay founded. Early 2000s, part of Food Brands America, Das Kussil, then owned by Tyson. 2002, sold to Windsor. 2014, Windsor was acquired by Ajinomoto for $800 million. Ajinomoto, Ajinomoto. I don't know if I'm putting the Spanish pronunciation on that. Maybe it's not ahi in Japanese. Ajimoto. Probably.
I don't know.
Ajinomoto. Which means essence of taste. It is a very well established and large Japanese company founded in 1909. So we're talking about a really old brand there. So anyway, that's the history of Jose Olay. Not a real person.
Not a real person. And not real Mexican food.
No.
Despite the claim on the box.
Yeah. They do say Mexican inspired.
Yeah, so let's start breaking down the box. So
we're looking at these mini tacos first.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. So
chicken and cheese.
Chicken and cheese mini tacos from Jose Olay. The background of the box is a bright, brilliant yellow. There's a little bit of a pattern in the on the yellow there. The tacos look pretty stuffed, do they not, in the picture?
They absolutely do, and I wonder where they got those tacos for the photo.
Yeah, I don't know. It does not, so it actually doesn't say that these have been enlarged to show texture, but I can assure you that they have been altered 100%.
Absolutely, they've been stuffed. And that is a ground chicken in there.
But it doesn't even look like chicken on the box, in the picture. It looks like beef.
It does, but I think it's probably because it's a ground chicken.
Yeah, I guess so.
And it's like a ground beef. This is chicken in tacos, often a shredded chicken, but that's not this. That's
No.
and we're gonna get to this later. I don't know if there was any chicken in there at all.
I'm not sure either.
I'm not sure there was anything in these taco shells.
We've also got a strange claim on the front that says "made with house baked tortillas."
Whose house?
I mean, whose house? And I also hope that the entire taco was made in the same place. You know what I mean? Not just the tortillas were baked in one place and then the filling was made somewhere else.
Yeah.
Made with real cheddar cheese too. Another bold claim.
I thought that they couldn't even say things like house-made or homemade unless it was truly in somebody's home or house. Maybe they're not as strict with the word house. I don't know what they're even trying to tell us with that. It doesn't impress me.
Nope.
Just make it good. I don't care where it was made.
Yeah. Damn, Darren coming in hot for these.
And they're emphasizing that protein per serving also. 6 grams of protein per serving.
Which isn't that, 6 grams of protein is not that much.
Serving size is 5 pieces. Yeah, it takes you 5 of these to get 6 grams of protein.
Yeah, and by the way, continuing on to one of the sides with the nutrition facts. Wait, those are taquitos. Hold on. There's, I believe, 220 calories in 5 of these mini tacos.
Yes.
That is just shocking to me.
In 5, these were pretty small. Yeah.
And again, there was almost nothing inside. We're not there yet, but I'm just saying it's insane.
These are so small. I think I could maybe eat 50 of them in an hour.
You think so? I would definitely advise against doing that. For sure, I would not do that. I struggled getting the 5 that I made.
I think I had 3. I made them mostly in an air fryer. I put 1 of each into the microwave to see how nasty that would be. And they did not disappoint.
Yeah, no. Speaking of these nutrition facts, you've got your usual suspects here. The sodium isn't terrible, 370 milligrams for 16% your daily value. The ingredients down here, Darren, why don't you read us for the filling what that first ingredient is?
Oh God, Max. I know I'm going to laugh when I try to say this word.
Go ahead.
Mechanically separated chicken. What is that? What is that?
Okay. So what I imagine is I would think that it means they just throw the chicken into like a drum and it shreds it up. I don't know. I don't know what that could possibly mean. But it's just, it's concerning when the first word, because we've mentioned it before, usually the first words in the ingredients list are the most important, right? Because they use the most of that first ingredient in whatever you're eating. And the fact that the first word in this ingredients list is mechanically, that doesn't make me feel good.
Mechanically separated chicken. Did they have to say that? I don't think they would unless they had to. They'd be idiots to voluntarily put that on there.
If they didn't have to, you're totally right.
But I guess it's just so we don't think anyone is just pulling this chicken apart by hand.
But honestly, it kind of tracks with the rest of this food. It seems very confused. It's called Jose Ole, which is a word that comes really from Spain. And then they're claiming it's Mexican food. It's owned by a Japanese company. And this product itself was made in Ontario, Canada.
Yes,
it just seems like this whole thing is confused.
Distributed by Ajinomoto Foods, North America, Ontario, Canada. Eat well, live well, Ajinomoto.
I beg to differ.
Let's see where this goes on. Processed cheese, hexametaphosphate, lactic acid, onions, tomato paste, contains less than 2% of, this is the filling, seasoning, I doubt that. Modified food starch, the tortilla, that's pretty good. Stone ground corn, masa flour, trace of lime, water.
That's it.
Hey, good job on the tortilla.
Nice.
Ajinomoto.
Well
Yeah.
done. Well done.
Yeah. It's a shame they added all of that to the filling. Again, we're jumping ahead a little bit ourselves because you really can't even detect that there's any filling in these.
Not at all. Not at all. Nope.
Depicted on the front with a nice serving of guac, a lime, and some maybe cilantro underneath.
There's
that
a little
lime.
bit of cilantro peeking out.
Yeah.
On the side, on one of the other sides, we have the front and the back of the box are the same. It's the sides that have the most information on them. There's a blurb on one of the sides. It says, "We're passionate." Sorry, I'll start at the very beginning. It says, "Snack time, party time, or any time. Jose Ole brings the flavor. We're passionate about creating tempting Mexican-inspired foods with the highest standards of taste and quality. Our secret? Mechanically separated chicken. We season chicken with a signature blend of rich and savory spices, then blend..."
For anyone listening and taking us seriously, it does not say the mechanically separated chicken is their secret. We were not kidding about the mechanically separated chicken being that first ingredient, though.
But it's not here in this blurb. "We season chicken with a signature blend of rich and savory spices, then blend with delicious cheddar cheese and cook to perfection in oven-baked corn tortillas for that unbeatable Jose Ole flavor. Turn everyday snacks into a fiesta of flavor with Jose Ole."
Yeah. And the other box says exactly the same.
It does.
And the cooking directions were on the last side of the box that I looked at. Even more than once, I turned this box every which way to find the direction.
This is a confusing and confused food. So watch out if you're going to go out and buy these, which I don't know if we'd recommend. Just be wary of this box and this product overall. It's very confused. That damn Jose Ole.
Jose.
Trying to pass those off as food is just, I don't know.
We failed our listeners on this by not digging into what mechanically separated chicken actually is. At any point, have you Googled this? Have you searched for what it may be, Max?
I've been afraid to do so.
I've done it, and I think we owe our listeners this description. This has come up. We've continued to joke about mechanically separated chicken. I asked whether they were required to say that, guessing that of course they must be. So here it goes. If you don't want to know, Max, if you don't want to know, listeners, you don't want to know, listeners, just skip ahead like 15 or so seconds maybe. Mechanically separated chicken is a paste-like poultry product made by forcing chicken bones with attached meat through a sieve under high pressure, separating soft tissue, meat, fat, skin, nerves, blood vessels from the larger bone fragments, resulting in a finely ground, batter-like consistency used primarily in processed foods like hot dogs, bologna, and certain nuggets. It's a cost-effective protein source that recovers edible tissue otherwise wasted, regulated by the USDA, and must be labeled as mechanically separated chicken.
Okay, so that makes a lot of sense.
Also known as everything but the bone.
That pretty much describes what I always assume like McDonald's chicken nuggets are made out of. This may have come up before on this podcast. I know I've talked about it off pod in my lifetime, but there was a in the not early days of YouTube, but like I remember a YouTube video going around of Jamie Oliver, the chef, doing a special segment with children where he took all the extra parts of an uncooked chicken carcass and put it in a blender, added some flour, maybe some cornmeal, maybe a couple seasonings, and then fried that sludge in little pieces in a pan. And was like, see, kids, this is what your chicken nuggets are made out of. And that's what I always think of that's what I like associate McDonald's chicken nuggets with. So, and that's what you're saying mechanically separated chicken is, right?
Yeah.
It's that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, I think we discussed at some point in some episode the pink slime also, maybe in the Spooky Nuggets episode. And I think it was found that McDonald's nuggets weren't made of pink slime, but there was some slime-like substance used in some of their burgers. I don't know if I'm slandering McDonald's. Come at us.
Yeah, McDonald's, come get us.
Yeah,
cowards.
I call us out for not doing the scientific research on that, but I have to pat myself on the back for something in the clip we just heard. Yeah. I occasionally stumble over words like sandwich, but hexametaphosphate, see, I couldn't do it twice. Hexametaphosphate rolled right off my tongue in that episode. I don't know what it is.
That's because we were having such a good time recording that episode. Everything was just kind of rolling right off.
Yes, like a mechanically separated chicken machine.
Exactly. All right, let's move on to our last clip for this episode. I think this has been a successful clip show so far, I would say. Just a quick check-in about it.
I think so, too. If we're right that if we enjoy it, the listeners will enjoy it, then this should be some good listening.
Great. Yeah, let's keep that energy rolling. I had a lot of fun recording this churros episode, although it was a little traumatic for me, because this is the episode where Milo, my cat, broke the giant glass bowl. We had to stop recording and then continue the following day.
Yeah.
But Go ahead.
This was our 2-day recording, and now this is the most recent episode of the clip show so far.
Yes, and this will be the most recent episode we throw it back to.
Yeah, because this was just a few weeks ago. This was in November.
Not that long ago.
Yeah, and I never went back and checked the dates on these things, but
that's okay. It's not an official episode. The research department is off duty. I wanted to make sure this episode got in there, specifically this part, because out of all of the brands that we've discussed on this podcast, this churros J&J brand company had one of my favorite stories, and I just wanted to make sure that this story made it in. This is the shortest clip for our show today, just about 5 minutes long, but this is probably one of my favorite brand history stories that we've ever talked about.
I like it too. And really, if this is in this clip, it's thanks to Milo that we got, I don't know. If I'm wrong about what's in this clip, I'll correct myself later.
Okay, let's listen and find out.
I might be thinking of something else. There's a fun story behind this too. And
really?
I got some bonus info that we have from the benefit of recording this over 2 days. The origin story of J&J Snack Foods, 1971, which I believe might be when Disney World opened. I think so. Sounds right to me. I'll go with it. This guy named Gerald Schreiber, was shopping for a waterbed for his daughter. He goes into the waterbed store. He's talking to the guy about waterbeds. The guy's complaining to him about the shares he owns in this failing snack food company. At the time, it was J&J Soft Pretzel. So what's Gerald do? I don't know if he bought the waterbed, but he buys the snack food company for $72,100 on September 27th, 1971. The company had 8 employees and sales of $400,000. That's how this company begins. It's publicly traded now. It's got over 4,000 employees, over $1.5 billion in revenue in 2024.
Now, Darren, this isn't another one of your made-up stories, is it?
I did not make this up. This is real.
Wow.
And from all of this, what would your most ridiculous follow-up question be?
I want to know if he ever got the waterbed.
Thank you, Max. I know you now. See? I know you so well. So
Yeah.
I emailed customer service last night.
Get
and
out.
asked, did Gerald Schreiber's daughter ever get the waterbed? And I got a response today.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay.
From Brian V. in Customer Relations. Hello. Thanks for reaching out. Please see the response from Gerald's daughter below.
Are you shitting me?
This is directly from the waterbed girl.
Oh my God.
She says, this is in quotes, probably cut and pasted from something that she sent to Consumer Relations after getting this email.
Yeah.
I had 3 waterbeds. My German Shepherd popped them, and then when my father bought JJSF, J&J Snack Foods, I imagine, I got a regular bed. I was very popular, though, with the waterbeds, was sort of a novelty at the time.
Wow.
So, Brian and Gerald's daughter, thank you for getting that information to us.
What an incredible brush with fame.
Yeah. So she had waterbeds. She had 3 waterbeds. I'm trying to put the timeline here together a little bit, though. I don't know. The German Shepherd popped 3 of them, possibly? I mean, at one point, she stopped buying waterbeds.
But my grandmother had a waterbed. I don't remember if they were comfortable or not, but they must have been, to have them pop and keep going back for more.
People like them, but I think that's the problem. They keep popping and you're cleaning up the flood.
Wow. Thank you so much. What was his daughter's name? What was his daughter's name?
I don't have his daughter's name. I found some information. I could guess at it. I don't want to guess wrong, and I don't want to give it away without having explicit permission to call her out. But
it's very nice of you, Darren. Very nice.
Waterbed girl for
waterbed. Yeah. That's great. Well done.
Yeah, maybe the dog popping all those waterbeds was the reason he was shopping.
Yes.
You know, and this whole company exists because of that German Shepherd.
Because of that dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks to that dog. That's
We're
great.
eating churros. Yeah.
We're eating churros. And because that dog, I mean, how many times in your life can you say, I'm sitting here right now in this moment eating churros because a German Shepherd popped 3 waterbeds in a row?
That's right.
Wow. Life is crazy. Life is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, my box is very different.
I think I've been on a waterbed once, maybe. They're wavy. They move. I don't know.
Can I actually go back to something that, something about this response?
Go ahead.
She said that the waterbed was, it made her popular?
I was very popular, though, with the waterbeds. Yeah. Don't go there. Don't go.
Of course not. No. Yeah. Absolute,
her friends, girlfriends came over. They had slumber parties, played on the waterbed, pillow fights.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then, maybe it's possible.
Who knows? I mean,
she was worked up. They're jumping around. They pop the waterbed, blame the dog.
Maybe.
I'm just saying. Lots of things could happen.
Oh, that's possible.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And she probably the coolest, most popular girl in New Jersey, too. For all we know, she was dating Springsteen.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, her family must have been loaded if her dad is walking around just like on the street, just buying up failing snack companies.
On a whim, buys a snack company.
So
Daddy, did you get the waterbed?
No, but how do you feel about churros?
So the churros actually came later, like in the 80s. Pretzels were first.
What happened to the guy at the mattress store selling mattresses, but also had a big stake in this snack company? Who's
I don't
that
know
guy?
How big his stake was.
It had to have been pretty big to take that shit to his day job and be like, it's not going well.
All right, this might have been the waterbed store owner who was complaining about his investment in a bankrupt soft pretzel company. Yeah.
Darren, I'm going to ask you one more time. It's not that I don't trust you.
I'm not making this up.
You're not making any of this up?
No.
Wow.
He didn't buy it on the spot either. It wasn't on a whim. He had to go to the bankruptcy auction and bid on the pretzels.
See.
So the winning bid was $72,100.
I mean, look, when your kid is, busting up all these water beds. Sorry, when your dog is busting up all these water beds, you need all the liquid cash you can get.
Liquid cash. Yes.
But anyway, let's get back to this box.
Yeah. So what's on your box, Max? That is one of my favorite origin stories too.
Yeah,
that is great.
Yeah, it adds. I think it's the only brand where the brand story is what adds so much whimsy to it. Like there's just so much there. That was a fun one to revisit.
It's clearly not there in the product. The average churro eater is not going to know this background unless they do as much research as our research team does, our crack research team.
How could they?
Yeah, exactly. And it was thanks to a dog that we were eating those churros, and thanks to a cat that I had the time to email customer service and get a response for the second part of this recording.
I will make sure to thank Milo for you.
Yeah,
when
please
we
do.
are off today.
Yeah, so that is the that is the clip I was expecting with the story of emailing customer service and hearing back from Brian and the waterbed girl. And listeners, lest you think that we were only including clips of foods that we absolutely hated, we love those churros.
Oh, those churros were great.
Yeah. Those would have gotten a high score without this story.
Easily. But that just made it so much better.
So that is 5 episodes. We're at the end of part 1 of the clip show, but we've got a little bit of a segment that we're going to throw in at the end here.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it.
Yeah. Real quick break while I go grab something out of the freezer.
And I will go with you. And we're back. We've got a
couple of frozen treats we're going to try.
So the first one is Darren and I both picked up a holiday themed treat that we froze. Darren, what did you pick up?
Yeah. So this is a froze before hose segment that we occasionally do. This was, and our first one was Ho Hos. You might hear me unwrapping the package here. We're returning to Ho Hos, but I saw these Holiday Ho Hos. There is can you see that in there? There's a, maybe I can capture this photo from the recording too and show the listeners. The cream is red in this Ho Ho. It's frozen. I think I gave this a keep it bro and liked my Ho Ho frozen the first time I did this.
Is that cream flavored peppermint or something? Or is it just red?
It's just red.
Nice.
It makes it a little firmer. Yeah. I think I had one unfrozen when I bought this box. They're a little squishy. They're good. I like the little bit of a bite you get when it's frozen. I like it.
Keep it, bro?
Once again, keep it, bro.
Very nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
My holiday treat, I could not find Ho Hos at the supermarket today for some weird reason. So I picked up Christmas gingerbread soft cookies from Little Debbie. I popped mine in the freezer, and they turned into more like ginger snaps. Because they were firm. But then I tried one after defrosting it, and it was still kind of firm, so didn't really change all that much besides being a little more firm and cold, obviously. I like gingerbread things. I like gingerbread snaps. It's got some icing on it with some red and green sprinkles. It's fun. I'm going to keep these, bro.
Nice.
Keep it, bro, for me.
I should look for those too. We've got some Tate's gingerbread cookies in the house right now.
There are better options for, if you like ginger snap cookies, there are better options out there, but these are good.
I think I've mentioned I pretty much drink my coffee black, often iced. But the gingerbread latte at Starbucks is one of the only flavored drinks that I like.
I love a ginger thing.
Are you eating our next item already?
I couldn't help myself. I was too excited. I'm sorry.
All right, this came up in the Thanksgiving episode just a few weeks ago.
It did.
Your favorite or one of your favorite Thanksgiving sides?
I had the genius idea. Oh, wow. Okay, sorry. We had sorry, this is amazing. My favorite Thanksgiving side is the Ocean Spray jellied cranberry sauce. I had the genius idea of cracking open one of our leftover cans and throwing a couple slices in the freezer.
How many cans of cranberry sauce do you buy?
We bought 3. We used one on Thanksgiving. What?
Okay.
I had a feeling I'd want it for something like this.
Yeah, brilliant. Really brilliant.
So,
the way our minds work now, when we are in a grocery store, as a Froze Pro, we need to be studied. We need to do a shopping episode when we are together sometime, so people can see how a Froze Bro shops. I never go into a store without walking through the freezer aisle anymore.
Same. So I'm taking bites. Have you tried it yet?
No.
All right, take a bite.
I put mine in a Ziploc container. I cut it down to the biggest amount that would fit in here. So
nice.
There it is. So it's not a solid ice cube. Mine's pretty thick.
So I was worried. I was worried it was going to freeze solid and wouldn't be able to take bites. But you tell me that's not delicious.
It's like a cranberry Italian ice.
Yes. And let me tell you something else. Here's what you should do. Here's what you can do. You freeze a couple slices of this cranberry sauce. Give yourself a dollop of Cool Whip. This would be so good with a little Cool Whip on here, man. Oh my God. I'm
wondering.
Be honest. What do you think?
I like it. I like it cranberry flavor also. I said I prefer a homemade cranberry sauce with the whole berries in there. This is better frozen. I wonder if we actually could make an Italian ice by watering this down slightly, maybe blending the whole thing up and then refreezing it. That might mess up might mess up the whole makeup of
texture. The texture, yeah, because I don't know how jelly would do, because it's almost like Jell-O.
Yeah.
I think it's perfect as is. Oh my God, are you kidding?
I don't know how much of this I should eat. I mean, we're eating sugar.
I mean, I only cut 2 small slices, so I don't know how much you...
I've got a good half the can here.
Wow.
So I'm not going to finish it now. And I don't know if I should keep it, but...
You should keep it and try it with some Cool Whip and let me know how it is.
I don't have any Cool Whip.
One of the things... There's a dessert my mom makes sometimes. We call it Cherry's Jubilee because it's more fun to call it that, but it's really like Cherry's Delight.
Okay.
And it's a can of cherry pie filling, and then you make like a cream cheese, Cool Whip, and powdered sugar topping. And I'm imagining that topping over this frozen cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I would eat a whole pie of this. I could eat an entire slice of with a graham cracker crust and
A graham cracker crust would be really good with this.
Maybe I'll do it maybe for after Healthy January.
We do have to, in February, we're going to freeze some Cool Whip, and we're going to try that directly
Cool
too. You've done that
frozen.
already.
Cool
Well, we're
going
to eat it. It's not meant to be eaten frozen, right?
I've eaten it frozen plenty of times.
It's not something I've had a lot.
Well, in case I haven't said it, 100% keep it, bro. This is phenomenal.
Keep it, bro. I am going to keep this in the freezer just in case I want to go back to it. I think I might too. The amount of sugar we're consuming concerns me a little bit, but
hey, you know what? It's the holidays, and that's what the holidays are all about, right?
It is.
Come on.
Happy holidays. Freeze some cranberry sauce.
Freeze some cranberry sauce. Do yourselves a favor. Hey, thank you to Substrates for the music. You can check them out at substrates.bandcamp.com.
Find us online at thefrozebros.com. You got your links to our social media on there. You can sign up for our newsletter. The newsletter is fun, gives you lots of background information on the podcast, a little bit about recording the podcast. Maybe I'll slip in occasionally. You know what? Maybe that's where we release the photo, Max.
Just in the newsletter.
Just in the newsletter.
Okay.
So the only people who get that are our newsletter subscribers.
Exclusive.
Yes. It's time we offered them something special, a reason to be newsletter subscribers.
I really like that idea.
Because, we don't give away foot pics for free.
No, we don't. And you shouldn't.
No.
It's a great way to lose out on some good cash.
Yeah, and listeners, if you're into that, I'll tell you right now, I'm barefoot, so fantasize away.
Oh, no. Hey, if you're out there and you're interested in Darren's feet, write to us at frozebrospod@gmail.com and let us know.
If this is how we monetize the pod,
cool.
Let's do it.
Great. Well,
Max will take off something too. I might have to put 3 or 4 canned margaritas into him first, but
hey, whoa, hey.
I would never do that to my friend Max.
With that, this concludes our first part of our holiday clip shows. Christmas is just a few days away. If you celebrate, happy holidays. However you celebrate, spend time with family, friends, or get away from them and listen to this podcast.
Whatever you're celebrating. If it's not your favorite time of the year, maybe we can give you a little cheer. I made a rhyme.
Very nice. Well done.
Yeah. All right. And with that, it is time to say,
Fro ya later.